It's just gone absolutely ballistic. Holy as you can see, mayhem has ensued.
This is the first house I've had to climb through.
I think I'm standing on the sink. I actually don't really know. The shower is unusable. I'm sinking! Ah! I just fell over! This is the height to the door for the kitchen. You'd have to sit on the ground to use the stove. This is sort of the head situation in the kitchen. This place is maybe a living room. The roof is caving in. Good thing there's a ladder here because there's a mountain you gotta climb.
It's epic in here.
Hello and welcome to the video. I just want to say before we get started that I realise that hoarding is a serious problem for a lot of people and isn't to be made fun of. The reactions in this video are more out of shock than of detest or disrespect for what the former owner was going through. Upon editing this video, I truly realised how upsetting this house was and the somber story it told of the true gravity of unchecked mental illness on people's lives. The house seems to have been vacated soon after a fire broke out in the kitchen. I'm hoping in the process after the fire that the former owner got the help and support they needed to get better, but as for their house, it still lays vacant and decaying and a hub for vandals. Warning, this video is disturbing.
Oh! It's like a hoarder's house.
Clearly it is. You've just indicated.
Yeah, edits. I mean, you can have a look.
Ooh, look at that eye-opening artwork.
Retro Sonyo.
Are you doing different videos for everyone?
Yes.
You're gonna bank like 5?
Yes. There's a fully grown agapantha just growing out the side of the shed.
I wouldn't take this.
I called him that.
3.
The gutters are made out of fibro cement as well as the downpipe. Junk. This is so cool. Matchbox Collector Showcase.
Dairy.
Okay, shed. Oh, pretty much just a little garage. Really cool old steel can here. Use only castor oil, 2-stroke oil. That's really vintage. Really cool can. It's pretty cool. Just like vintage stuff. Paintbrushes. Paintbrush and saw. What else we got?
Dairy.
Classic like 90s beatbox thingy. An absolutely sick old radio. That's gonna be worth heaps of money. Window pieces. Love all these little DIY shelves. That's pretty cool. Pile of bricks in case of an emergency.
They're probably not in case of an emergency, but due to an emergency. I'm assuming that these bricks would have been from the kitchen wall which collapsed after the house fire.
The door has been boarded up. A lovely ominous fibrous material shed. Broken asbestos containing material. The roof also looks like it's made out of ominous fibrous materials. I love these custom little venti pieces. Okay, now coming out. There's a little shed in the backyard. Absolutely roached Hills hoist. Wonder if there's still any pegs. Oh, yep. What do you want, Floyd? Approaching the shed. Little path. Can't get in. Just like majorly overgrown. Yeah, I don't think we can get into this little shed. There is a window. Just getting a shot. Just another completely asbestos riddled little garden shed. It's kind of hard to document through this window. There's the door. As you can see, sorry for the quality. The floor is made out of wood. That is the wall. But I do love these little louvees, especially this old little knobbly bit. And the old safety glass. The only way into this abandoned hoarder's house is through this door. And you can see the amount of chaos. Look, it's just up to the ceiling. We've got to try though. Oh guys, it's nuts.
Holy.
Alright, so as you can see we're in. It goes that way to the main part of the house. As you can see how close our heads are to the ceiling. I'm pretty much at the level of the top of the cupboard. Cupboard that is now at, you know, breast sort of height. Some type of light fixture.
Dairy.
It comes around, shoop. There's a little bedroom. I guess we'll check out the little bedroom. This is absolutely nuts. Climbing the mountain of stuff. It's honestly hard to document But I'm currently standing on a mountain of rubbish, at least a good 1.5 meters above the floor.
Alright, it's hard to document,
But
you can see
yeah,
just the amount of
it's yeah. You can see it's absolutely nuts.
Dairy.
I love these vintage curtains. These are just awesome. Defunct light fixture. It's mainly magazines and stuff, and they're quite old, some of these. 2006. Some old stuff. Just lots of like vintage stuff. We could be here all day trying to document. This has a train on it. Model Rail Expo 93. That is so retro. Winner Sega home computer. You've heard of Graceland? How about Grapeland? That's old. Safeway, the fresh food people. A box for a disposable camera. Mr. Teddy Bear. They said they would love you forever. Unplain packaged cigarettes.
This is the best house I've had to climb through.
As you can see, mayhem has ensued. There's like and just goo. It's like an epic super soaker here. A little backpack tank thing. A magazine of really cool old cars. That's pretty cool. How is it in there? Lots of room?
Oh yeah.
Like a little teddy bear. I'm so sorry, Mr. Teddy Bear. It was the laundry. As you can see, it's just completely full. Really cool old Safeway bag. This is just nuts. Floyd, you're like a giant.
Oh
That's
yeah.
the ceiling. Oh my god, there's even more. There's even more in the ceiling.
That's the toilet. That was the toilet.
Yeah, former toilet. It's a really cool old cassette player thing. It's really vintage. Our heads are about 20 centimeters from touching the ceiling, and I'm wondering what's right at the bottom of this pile. That must be such a time capsule at the bottom of the lasagna. It's so hard to document this house.
My mum makes me mash my mini M&Ms on a Monday morning, ooh ah. My mum makes me mash my mini M&Ms on a Monday morning, ooh ah. My mum makes me mash my mini M&Ms.
This gunk. It's cool that the medicine cabinet still has some stuff left in it. Yeah, pretty cool. I wonder what happened to the owner. Hopefully they got help.
Dairy.
Oh, look at the festiness. Ugh. I think I'm standing on the sink. I actually don't really know. The shower is unusable. Major spider webbage. Major webbage. There's like a chasm of doom between me and the main level of Hoard. This place is... This was the bathroom. This was the toilet. So as you can see, the toilet has been completely buried. The little cistern is just poking through the mayhem. That is a fatal hallway shot. This is the height to the door for the kitchen. Hop in, Floyd. It's just gone absolutely ballistic. Absolutely ballistic in the kitchen. Yeah, actually... Oh, this is cramped. The fridge is now completely... Oh no, the roof has caved in on top of the hoard. This is sort of the head situation in the kitchen. I think there may have been a fire in this room. You'd have to sit on the ground to use the stove.
If you used the stove, the whole place would go up.
I think there may have been a fire in this room.
This place is absolutely bananas. Look at how old that 7-Up is. That is a collector's item. Same with this Pepsi. TJ, sit, you would love this.
Now all there is to do is open up your
Dairy.
like this, get it,
Dairy.
chuck it there, chuck it on the grill, and let them sizzle away.
Dairy. I've got goosebumps.
A very hygienic kitchen.
Dairy.
It's so eclectic.
Dairy.
Massive things of jars. Really cool old picnic wrapper. The Met fridge magnet. There is a humongous spider web ready to decapitate me. Sparing off the kitchen is this... Oh, almost fell into that chasm of death behind the fridge. To the kitchen. This little room, maybe a bedroom, an office. At this point, I can't tell. Oh, maybe a living room. This might have been the dining room here. Dining room table's right there. My head is bumping on the ceiling.
Dairy.
Look at that light fixture. I always feel so sorry for toys that have been left in abandoned places because they were once loved and now just sit rotting away.
Melbourne in colour.
I just fell and sunk into the garbage pile. I'm sinking! Look at that really cool old Dettol bottle. Unopened yellow pages from 1994. Memories of steam. Steam locomotives, stereophonic recordings. That's such a waste that that's just sitting here. That is really retro. This is from 2010. That is a crispy light fixture. Look how crispy that light fixture is. Maybe the owner used to smoke, but doesn't explain the toilet paper.
The toilet paper is caramelized.
The roof is caving in. I just can't believe this hoarded mess. I want to document every last bit of it, but it's just going to take me too long, so do the highlights.
Melways.
That's really cool. Check out this really cool old Melways as well. 1982 Melways. Brad Mill would still be open in there. So would Moylan Insulators. Melways train map.
Look at this. We've got the Hillsville line. We've got the South Gippsland line, which we hiked.
General Motors, we've checked that out in another previous video.
And what about this?
Mornington line is still intact. Ah, there was some order. Some stuff was kept on a shelf, not just the floor. Here's the next Fogarty Avenue camera that we're updating to. This place is like a time capsule. Just like all this really cool old stuff. Selly's Decorator Guide. As you can see, there's a chasm of death that goes down there. Made up with a couch. Okay, now to go down the chasm of death. This is just chaotic. Down here.
In my underground base.
Oh my god, into, I don't even know. Well, that would have been the front door at one point. Good thing there's a ladder here because there's a mountain you got to climb. Climbing the ladder. Ugh. The front door is defunct. So there's the bathroom. Shoop comes around to the front of the house. The roof is caved in here. So we can get a little shot. Some really cool ornaments here. Autumn Statement. That is vintage. It's funny because my mum still wears clothes like this. That is so vintage. That is retro. Another poor forgotten teddy bear. Oh, and it's so cute. Oh, what a poor thing. And it's really old too. Some trendy hipster would love that if it was cleaned up. It's like a whole host of old train pictures. Check those out. Floyd is gonna just excrete some type of liquid.
Wow, it's an S-Class. This is an S-Class S300 Matthew Flinders special. Because there are only 4 of them with the S-Class ever built. This is S300 again, Matthew Flinders. Before it was named Matthew
Maybe I should come a little bit closer.
A DD class. This is a steam-hauled suburban service going to Hawthorne. A2. This is a C class. X class. Bendigo trams. Another Bendigo tram.
I've got goosebumps.
So there's the bathroom. Shoop comes around to the front of the house. Let's go.
There's broken glass here. Look at this room. It's actually surprisingly less hoarded. Oh, this used to be a model railways room. This is sick. Try not to break stuff, but it's just all over the place. This is cool. I never found an abandoned layout. Some of the old track here looks like HO scale. Some remnants. Even in this used condition, this train stuff can still be quite valuable. Stuff. It's really hard to document, but yeah, a little bit of a layout remnant. Yeah, it's just kind of all over the place. There's like some of the layout, little tunnel, another little tunnel. You can see they even have the little backdrops there. Some of the train track, a little model building. I love the model railway buildings. Australian made and owned. What's in here? Oh, just letters. There's the old painted track layout floors. Some more down there. More train stuff. Yeah, it's just absolutely hoarded. It's hard to see anything. There's more buildings, so I at least want to check those out. Check it out, a little church maybe, or some type of medieval building there. Remnants! Australian Scene Calendar. Diamond Valley Railway. Yeah, I've got to get out because I'm literally entangled in stuff. I'm literally sinking. See what's over here without trying to break everything. Just like a cupboard filled with junk. Who would have thought? Alright, coming out of the model trains room, past the broken window.
I've got goosebumps.
So coming into this little office room, I mean, it's just absolutely filled. It's hard to go into much more detail. I have not seen a single piece of floor in this entire house. Just junk. Check this out. Cool old posters about stuff. Matchbox, an official collector. Oh, that's cool. And there's the box that we saw outside. This is so cool. Matchbox Collector Showcase. More old Matchbox ads. Another really cool old Matchbox pamphlet. They released a series of really vintage cars, and this is just a little order form that is just really old.
That's cool.
That is cool. Some type of vintage. Ah! I just fell over! Well, I guess we're at ground level now.
Dairy.
Oh wow. Pizza Hut. That's cool. Yeah, it's awesome. Central Station, Flinders Street. Sorry for the shocking shot, but that's the best I can do. Look, a buy low ad. What an absolute ocker. Another forgotten toy. I'm so sorry. Alright, come on out.
We're still with the boys. This house
boys.
is crazy. It's epic in here.
Dairy.
In this window, that's the living room. You can see the amount of stuff. Oh look, there's a really cool old picture of a tram. I wonder if the electronics have been ripped out. No, they're still in here. Doesn't look to be working though. The power has been cut. Little bit of a view through the model train window. Hey! Train room! Bit of a side view. Sprouters.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did and you're new to the zoo, please subscribe and click the bell button so you can stay tuned for more railway and abandoned themed adventures. What did you think of the video? Let me know in the comments and smash that like button. Thanks for watching and believe in yourself.
Wear hats backwards to appeal to youth. And I'll see you all next time.